Right, Lisa, 66 last week, creeping ever closer to that magic 70 boundary, so let's see if we're getting closer again this week. You shouldn't have scribbled that out. Kilometres is right. Miles is not a metric unit. Kilograms is 3 there. Now then, 58 is right. You don't have to square it. Okay? These are centimetres squares, and there are 58 centimetre squares. So it's just 58 is what we're looking for there. So your method is right, you've just overcomplicated things. 4, 8 for the page. Sorry, 10 for the page. This one, yeah, that's good. Cylinder, pentagon, that's not a trapezium. A trapezium is a four-sided shape with two parallel lines. This is a triangular prism. 4 for the page. Radius, chord, tangent, not a diameter. Okay. Now, if in an exam you give me a choice of two answers, and one of them is right, one of them is wrong, you don't get the mark. Okay, so you need to make sure you only put one answer. That's good. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. That is also 0.4. Now this is a paper you can use a calculator on, so use your fraction button, type in 10 over 25 equals, that turns it into a fraction in its simplest form. If you then use the SD button, that'll turn it into a decimal. You can see it's 0.4. So what you do with a question like that is just put them all in, and then you'll see which ones are which. 1 mark for that, 1 mark for that, 2 marks for that. 5, 9 for the page. 8, 11, 12 and 4, well done. No, that's not what you need to do there. You just need to see that they're being timesed by 4 each time. And then write that in words. 27, 45x, 8. That's good. Stop there. Okay, this is one of those questions where you need to think about what they're asking you to do. How much is the pay rise? Her pay rise is £48. This answer is what she's now earning after the pay rise. So you've gone one step too far, and you're going to lose a mark because of that. 2, 1, 2, 2. 7, 13 for the page. Sorry, you're going to get a mark there. You're not going to get both. 14 for the page. Right. You can't just write it like that. Okay, you have to work out what it is. Okay, so the range is 45. You will only get the mark for getting the answer. That's correct. This is correct, but where there are two middle values, you have to find the middle between the two. Okay, so there are to go from 59 to 62 is a jump of 3. So halfway would be a jump of 1.5. If you add 1.5 to that, you get 60.5. That's what you need. So your method is fine, it's just not complete. And that's good. So 4, 8 for the page. I'll go through that one in class. 46, £2.58. Good. I'll go through this in class. Now then, what's going on here? That's 73, correct. Now, once you've got your 73, you're only interested in this bit of the line. Okay? You ignore that, that's happening somewhere else. So this line is wrong, because that should just be 73. So you've got the first bit to get that, but then you've gone wrong from there. Right, £23.25, 21. 21 times £1.32 is 27.72. £58.42 is correct. Now, that's the answer. So what have you done beyond that? You've added the standing charge on twice. You've added the standing charge on there, which is correct, but then you must have added it on again to get that. So you're going to lose a mark because you've added that on twice there, look. Okay, it's there. It isn't added to that, then to that. So your last answer is wrong. Have a look how I do that on the video clip and see if you can get your head around it. It's complicated because of the algebra, but we have done some algebra work in context this week, so that might make sense to you now. Total for the page 6. Right, it is 8, yeah, but it's not divided by 1702. You've got to work out the difference between 1702 and the meter reading of 1678, which is 24. So it's 8 out of 24 times 100. Okay, you haven't worked that bit out there. But your method then is okay. That's fine. That's good. There is no correlation because it doesn't show a positive or a negative pattern. Great. 6 marks. Right, that's the first year. Okay, in the first year, it's lost £432 and it's now worth 1968. So then in the second year, it's going to lose 18% of its value again, but this time it isn't going to be times 2,400, it's going to be times 1968. Which is £354.24. So over the 2 years, the total loss will be the £432 it's lost in the first year, plus the £354.24 it's lost in the second year. So you get 1 mark for the first bit, but you didn't finish it. Now then, this is, you're right, you've correctly spotted what you need to do here, which is to square them. But then you've scribbled out the squaring and you've times them together when you shouldn't be timesing them together. So you haven't got any marks there, but you do realize that you need to square those, but then you need to take them away. We'll do some practice on this. Total for the page 2. Right, so what did I say, Lisa? Last time you got 66. How close are you this time? 10, 14, 23, 37, 45, 51, 57, 63, 65. Oh, so close. 65 out of 100. So it's 1 mark less than last time, but you're getting consistently in the mid-60s now. Sometimes that may be good enough for a C. I'm playing safe and saying it's a D, and I'm saying you're 5 marks off a grade C. Now if you go through and look at your mistakes, you'll easily find 5 marks. You've lost 2 marks on the first page alone that are easily put right. So that continues to put a smile on my face, Lisa. Well done.